I have not posted on this YouTube channel in such a long time, and I wish that I did not delete my videos. A lot has happened since I last uploaded, and some people who follow me on my social media will be aware, and then others who simply were subscribed to my YouTube channel probably don't have any insight as to what's happened in my life. I wanted to get back on YouTube for so long, but I was just too scared to come on and talk about my life because I was in a situation where I felt unable to come out to the world about what was happening. It's hard coming on here. So just to, remind people who saw the last video who may have forgotten, the situation was last time I uploaded that I filmed a family vlog with me, Chloe, and her dad. We just moved into our own apartment and we seemed like a happy family. We were happy to an extent. And then things kind of just went downhill from there. And I deleted everything. I really wanted to come on and talk about my struggles and the amount that I've gone through. And I've sat down and I've filmed the equivalent of 2 hours worth of content, all of which I've deleted. Fuck knows if I'm even going to be able to get this video up, but I'm hoping with a little bit of help I might be able to. You probably already notice that I look significantly different. I wish I still had those videos just so I could look back on the change that I've gone through. But I just deleted it all, which is really sad. So I don't want this video to be too long. I'm filming on my phone and I don't know how much storage it has. This will probably be a couple videos put together, I guess. I'm sorry, there's so much hesitation. It's not what I intended. So soon after I uploaded my last video, which I believe was October, soon after, me and Chloe's father decided to get married. We'd been in a very long relationship for a few years, and we thought that it was time to get married. For multiple reasons, not just because we felt things for each other. It was also, a big part of it was simply to do with legal things, and our daughter. The night before we got married, I knew that I was not making the right decision. We had been falling out a lot leading up to our marriage, and our relationship had gone significantly downhill. There were problems on both parts. It wasn't all a one-way kind of thing. But I'd fallen out of love before I got married. And truthfully, I think he had too. So we got married, and as soon as we got married, things just went even further downhill. I'm still not able to really talk about it in too much detail, but I felt like I was in a very hard position, living here in America without any family or friends, and our relationship just went to rock bottom. But we just kept trying to make it work for our daughter, and there were times when we would get along and communicate well, but a lot of the time it was just constant arguing. So in January, I decided that it was time to leave the relationship, and that I wanted to be with other people. And to a lot of people that may sound crazy because I'm a mother, and people will think, what are you doing? You have a child. Why would you go and explore with other people? Because Chloe's father was my first. I never had any experience, and I thought that the way I was treated was normal, or what I deserved. And then I wanted to go out in the world and kind of figure out what was normal in terms of how a partner should treat someone, or simply how a man should treat a woman. I wanted to figure out whether I was more attracted to other people, or whether I was more attracted to women, or just how I felt in other people's company, Will, Chloe's dad, was all I'd ever known. And I started to get interested in someone else, I won't lie, and I ended the relationship, but we were already on such bad terms, I think it would have happened either way. During this whole period where our relationship was going downhill, I had gone through a couple miscarriages. I'd fallen pregnant twice. Both times the pregnancy did not survive, and it was incredibly traumatizing for me. I don't think I can I don't think I could ever heal. I don't know if you can hear the TV in the background. And when two people lose children a lot, whether it's miscarriage or stillbirth, it for a lot of people it's kind of the breaking point of the relationship. There's a lot of arguments that were raised over my miscarriage, and we never really knew why it was happening. And just well as that, I started to get very sick last year, and that's probably the main change that you've noticed. Is that I'm significantly smaller. I don't know if you can see. I'm not gonna just do like a body check or something on camera, but I got very sick, and for many months I was almost debilitated by the excruciating level of pain I was enduring on a daily basis. When I talk about pain, I'm talking about stomach pain. And it wasn't something that built up over time, or something that, you could see coming. I woke up, and this was about a month after I last uploaded on YouTube in October, I just woke up one morning and I was never the same again. I could never digest food the same again. I could never live my life the same again. And I'm not going to get too much into the detail of my disease. That's a video that I want to make separately. But for many months I was going to the bathroom a lot. I was having intestinal bleeding. I was in so much physical pain that I was no longer able to consume food properly. And I lost 50 pounds between October and the end of January. It was very hard for me, and there were times where I was so sick, being hospitalized, that I kind of thought that I was just gonna die. I didn't see myself being here right now. And there were also times where I didn't even want to be alive because I was in so much physical pain. And I know this sounds so depressing, and it's something that I've been fearful of discussing because I'm a mom. But when you're so sick that you feel like debilitated and you can't even eat, it's miserable. So, as well as all of that, which was going on in the background, going forward to January when we and Will broke up, and I'd taken interest in someone else, I went on a few dates with this person and I developed feelings for them. And unfortunately, within a few weeks, we decided to go our separate ways. I was quite upset about it because it was the first time I'd experienced what I felt like was pure affection and respect from a man. And it was my second experience after Will. Anyway, after that, I decided that I would join Tinder and go on a few dates, and I had some experience, went on a few dates, and this all happened, a couple nights a week when Will was able to take care of Chloe. I didn't leave my child to go do this. I was taking care of her the majority of the time, and then after taking care of her all day every day, sometimes in the evening I wanted to go out, and her dad was working from home, so that was a possibility. And we were continuing to live together whilst I was going on dates, which it was a little weird, honestly. And then I actually met my boyfriend. I know I'm not smiling at all. I'm just actually having a very hard day. So it's really hard to seem happy, but I love my boyfriend, and I don't want that to not be understood. So I met my boyfriend Tony 4 months ago. Maybe one day he will come on a video with me. We met on Tinder, we went on a few dates, got to know each other. We developed feelings for each other very fast, and within about 2 months of dating we decided to move in together. He very kindly let me come into his apartment with my daughter, and we've been living together, all three of us, now for a further 2 months. So I've been with my boyfriend now for 4 months, and things are going swimmingly. I'm still experiencing a lot of health problems, and I'm currently going under investigation for possible cervical cancer. There's so many health problems right now that I'm extremely overwhelmed, and I'm honestly going through a lot of depression. But I'm battling through for my little girl. Chloe's 2 years and 3 months now, talking. As you'd expect, she's my life. The reason I keep going. She's my light, my whole world. And you know, it's very hard going through mental illness and physical illness as a full-time stay-at-home mother. I miss my family. I haven't seen my mom for about a year now. And I'm just kind of waiting to get to a point through my, for the legal process I'm going through to see my family. Anyway, that's all for today's video. It's a long one, and I'm going to make a separate story time to completely talk about my disease. To put it straight, I have what's called suspected Crohn's disease. It has not been confirmed, however, I have had multiple x-rays and stomach scans that have basically confirmed I have Crohn's disease. I just haven't had the biopsy confirmed. That's a whole story in itself, to talk about that and to talk about my mental health and just general problems. But I just wanted to say that I'm alive. I'm still here, and long time no see. Been a good few months. I hope everyone's doing well.